people were just like picking on her, and
Mm.
that's another thing in the community that's a problem. Like picking on her, and then finally she just didn't. She couldn't take it no more, and then yeah, she killed herself.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah,
yeah. Bullying is a heavy thing, and bullying can happen outside of school. It can happen in your
yeah.
family. It can happen in the fan. It can happen.
Oh, it's
It can happen in the church or in the mosque or wherever.
everywhere.
Everywhere. Like it can happen anywhere where people are singling you out, talking. Did you hear about some?
I had that happen to me in the mosque.
Wow.
Like, yeah, in the mosque.
Wow.
It got to the point where I had to fight somebody inside God house. I was not even
Wow.
playing with them. But yeah, like it
Mm-hmm.
gets bad. And
Mm-hmm.
some people they want to see like what you're capable of, I
Mm-hmm.
guess,
Mm-hmm.
in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's I think then in some sense that's you wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me go back. I was just reading a message because someone's about to jump in. She's coming in.
Mm.
But um I gotta go back a little bit. I heard what you said, but let me go back. Hold on.
Did you just yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. You fought somebody in the mosque?
Yes, yes.
Stop. You are lying.
I swear to God, I did. I did. I had to. I had to. It was getting to that point where, okay, look, I had enough, and now you about to see it, and God is about to see it. But yeah, I mean, I prayed, and I was like, God, please forgive me. I didn't mean to. Like,
What what what
yep.
did, what did she do to make you go in the like what?
It was just a lot, to be honest. And then the funny thing was that was my cousin, not
Oh,
Rukia, but yeah.
yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Eh, I don't even
I
know what
had
to say.
enough.
Nah, nah. But I love it though. I love that you are still you're firm. You're firm
Yeah.
in where you stand. You own what you did, like that you did
Yeah.
wrong. That probably shouldn't have happened, this or
Yeah,
that.
it was bad. I couldn't have done much better.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good that you admit that because you need to admit your wrongs. I think that's part of
Hmm.
mental health. Part of mental health is sitting down and going, yeah, I could have handled this better. I could have
Yeah.
did that. Yeah, like that's part of it. I'll let you continue with the questions, but yeah, what you got? Yeah,
Look,
come
this
on. Come on. You the co-host.
man.
If you ain't
um,
got nothing to do, I could say something else.
you
But
can say something else.
all right. But you still co-hosting, so get ready. But I would say my next question to you, and I'll answer it as well, would be when it comes to your culture, the
Hmm.
Bantu culture, and the women in it. What are you doing right now to help raise the awareness of mental health? Are you talking to some of them online? Have you gone back to Kenya and like talked to them there? I know you're doing the podcasting, but
Hmm.
I guess what else are you doing, or what else do you have in planned for the future to help raise that awareness as well?
I have been talking to people, and
Okay.
then not just the woman, but the male too. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And some of them they have like written a book about
wow.
their experiences, so I have been
Um,
reading that.
mm,
um and the things that I read is just
mm,
heartbreaking.
mm.
Yeah, so I have been reading their books, I have been talking to people,
Wow. Wow.
and I never been to Kenya yet. I am trying to go on it, like I am trying to go back, but the
Okay.
thing is I'm scared.
Why?
I'm scared. Because when you go back, people think that you're, a multimillionaire because you're from America. Yeah,
Mm.
they don't see they don't know about the real America.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly. The real America. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's not what you
So,
think. It's not what you think.
it's not. It's
It's
not.
not. It's not. It's not. It really isn't. But that is dope. I think it's dope that you're talking to people. You're making, making it more aware.
Hmm.
Through communicating with them. Some of them have wrote books. That's dope. That is super
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. Are you planning on writing a book or something, like putting this? I know you're doing podcasts, but is that all? Do you feel like you're gonna like write a book or something?
I'm not a book person,
Okay.
but I am like a movie show, like a
Ooh.
camera person. You know what I'm saying? I
Ooh,
gotta have all
maybe
attention
gonna
on
have her
me.
movie. She gonna be up there.
Right. Just all
Oh,
attention on
let's
me.
go. I like that. Damn, you better
I
not.
was see like with my fitness
Hmm.
journey, I was thinking about doing something, but then I thought about it. I was like, oh no, I
Yeah.
gotta hire like a crew, a camera crew, a
Yeah.
professional one at that.
Hmm.
And I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. But I am not a book person. I don't like to read.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so I'm
I
like
feel that.
a movie type of guy. And then on top of that, I want cameras to be on me.
Look at
I just listen, I just dropped 20 pounds, okay?
she said
So
zoom
yeah.
zoom in. Zoom in. I see that.
Like get the good side, get the good side.
Hey, I love it, man. I love it. And that's
So
dope. That's dope. That's dope. Express it through a movie, you know what I'm saying? But
mhm.
do you feel like people get angry when you talk about mental health and you raise the awareness in the Bantu community? Do you feel like they reject it or receive it more?
They reject it.
Dang.
They reject it. They will not want their what is the word that I'm looking for? There's a word for it.
They feel like
I
it.
guess they consider it as embarrassment.
Weak, like you
Yeah,
being
yeah,
weak or
we
something.
weak. Yeah,
hmm
so they don't want people to know about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I feel that. I feel that. That I would say it's the same thing in just the American Black community when it comes to mental health.
I
They
feel
think.
like
hmm
I feel like the African and the Black community are the same.
I
Like
agree.
there's nothing
There's
different.
nothing different. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, I feel like it's just a whole aspect of that. I think it's the level of, like you said, feeling like you're weak, feeling like, we've always gotten like and I'm sure you've probably heard it too, maybe within your family, but in my family, it would always be like, nothing's wrong with you. Yeah, yeah, I know
That one,
that one. Yeah,
you're doing it on purpose.
yeah, yeah,
You're doing it on purpose.
yeah.
My mama be like, "No, you just need to get your ass whooped. That's what it is."
Oh man,
She be like, "That's what it is." You just need some good ass whooping.
that's
That's
the
what it
one right
is.
there. The belt, the
Like,
belt.
yes.
It fixes everything. It fixes everything.
Mm-hmm.
You right?
They're like, "You're not depressed. You're not depressed. You just need to get your ass beat. That's what it is."
That's exactly. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that's exactly what they say. And it's like, what the world, man? Like,
Yeah, like
you beat me and what, and then what? Like,
that
man,
makes it worse.
that makes
That
it
really makes
worse.
it worse. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hold on, give me
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Mm-hmm. All right. But yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You just need your butt. Well, it's just all that type of stuff. Like, you just need a whooping. You just need a real good whooping, or you just making it up, or
Mhm.
like you said, you need to pray. You just
Or they
need
be like, the dough is in you.
the devil's in you.
No, man, I hate. Oh my god, I used to hate hearing that.
I'm telling you. I'm
Like,
telling you.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's that devil right there. That's just that devil. That's that
right,
devil. You just letting them use. You look at you just letting them use.
right.
Yeah, you're right. When in fact, sometimes people just have they have mental problems they need to address. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. I love that. I love that you tie into the culture and you see the difference in the culture. You see the difference in other cultures. Okay, let me ask you
Mhm.
this. what is something you see? Let's say I'm just gonna go full scale perspective. What's something you see in the Black community when it comes to mental health? So again, African, whatever, just the Black community in general
Hmm.
versus the white community. What's something you see that's different when it comes to mental health, or is it the same?
I feel like for the white community, um, it just depends
Mm,
on the parents, like who that child's parent is.
mm-hmm,
Some parents, they don't care. They're like the African Black community,
mm-hmm.
you know. Some parents, they take it seriously. They actually like go to
Go to
therapy.
therapy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they make sure like, hey, little Johnny's getting that help they need.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, right. Yeah.
They go the extra mile to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then like just like in the Black and African community, some white parents, they cause it.
True.
They cause it. And then some of them, they don't know how to help that person, like help that
Mm,
child. Um, just like the African community sending their child all the way to Africa, they
mm.
send their child to military school or boarding school. So it's
Mm,
like, what?
yeah. Yeah.
So it's just for them. One thing I really do like about the white community
Mm.
is them. This that came out wrong. I don't know how to say it, but
Nah, it ain't come out wrong. It ain't come,
my bad.
it ain't come out
But
wrong. Nah.
they literally, when some of them, they work together, like they work
Mm,
together in getting help, you know.
mm, yeah.
So it's just like, I guess they, in somewhat, some
Mm-hmm,
aspect,
mm-hmm,
they do it better than our community.
mm.
Yeah.
I see that. I see that. I definitely see that. Um, and perhaps too, it can have some perspective into, the origin, of the Black culture and things like that, slavery, all these different things that kind of tie into it, you know. Um, maybe like maybe it stems from those things, you know. I'm even curious, in regards to our audience, people that are watching, like make sure y'all comment below with that. What do y'all think about those type of things? But I agree. I think that it definitely, there's definitely a faster rate of like, yeah, mental health. Yeah, the mental health. That's just
Mhm.
mental health than it is with a lot of Blacks where we see it's just like, nah, criminal, or nah, you just acting up. You just need attention. You just want attention. You just acting up. Um, and I
Yeah.
think want me to pause it? All right, but yeah, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I just definitely think there's a difference sometimes in different cultures. Again, white community, you have the Asian community. I don't know if I see it so much there.
Okay, I remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was gonna say, no, you were talking about slavery back then.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then I was,
Mhm.
yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's the problem is because, it's years and years of, you know, what is the
Mm,
word that I'm saying? Curse. I don't want to say
hmm.
curse,
Well,
but
oppression, like,
yeah, years and
hmm,
years of oppression, and then
hmm,
it takes a lot, like a lot of work,
hmm.
the right person or persons to change it and
Yeah,
stand up, be like, hey, it's enough, you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I mean,
Hmm.
we're not gonna be able to do it within like a day or a
Mm-mm,
night,
mm-mm,
but like it's gonna take years of
hmm,
work,
hmm.
hard work. Yeah, so
It
that's
is.
what I was gonna say.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you said that. It's not going to happen overnight. Mental health,
Hmm.
taking care of your mental. I think it's a lifelong thing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
especially.
You know what I'm saying? Because the older you get, you probably gonna go through more mental strain, mental stress. You start having kids, that's mental stress. People start dying. Your parents, what I'm saying, as their parents get older, you got to deal with them getting older. They may start going through health problems, mental stress. Some of them may die, mental stress. Some
Hmm.
parents lose their children, mental stress.
mental stress.
I'm telling you, they like, lose themselves after their children die. I met countless women online, maybe that lost their kids at 8 years old. I know one that lost theirs at 8 years old. Some of them lost theirs when they were born, or a few months after. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't even get to see their kid grow up. I know one mom who killed her baby that was not even 1 years old. Hmm. Yeah,
Wait, how do you know her?
I know her from. I can't. I don't want to necessarily say how.
Oh,
Because I don't want people to put two and two together if they see it. You know.
oh, yeah,
Yeah, but I
yeah,
knew
yeah,
her.
yeah.
I pretty much knew her through someone, through a family member.
Oh, okay.
It
I was
wasn't.
about to say, Trey, we
Nah, nah,
didn't
nah,
even
nah,
talk.
nah, nah, nah. Nah, it ain't like I know this and I'm hiding it with them. Nah, nah, nah. I don't know them directly. Mm-mm.
Okay, good.
Nah, yeah, nah, you tripping. But
I feel like she probably that happened because she was going through a lot and she didn't have the right resources, the right help, and she thought that was the right answer. I mean, not that I'm excusing it, but
yeah, yeah.
you know,
But they said that to be honest with you, it was something along the lines of like she was into like some weird stuff, like witchcraft and all that type of stuff. So
um,
yeah, like it got when you get to that stuff, it was like some weird stuff she was into, and I don't know what happened. But you're right. It could have been something with that too. Like the
mhm.
stress, maybe she's trying to go to all type of stuff to get help, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, there was when was it? Like a couple of years ago, I went to a seminar
Hmm.
and I had met a public speaker and she
Hmm.
was talking about how she lost a baby
Hmm.
due to the fact that you know due to the fact that she didn't have no support. She was basically homeless.
Wow.
And then after she lost the baby, the father who didn't want nothing to do with that child wanted to sue her, which that just it
Like
doesn't make sense.
what?
Yeah, like I gotta read her book. I didn't read her book, and she was like just giving us, you know, point of views on her book and
Hmm.
stuff like that. And she was just like that just added more to her
Oh man.
mental stress. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, so that's why I'm like, that lady,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's
Probably
what
the
I'm gonna
same
say about
thing.
her. Mm-hmm.
Probably the same thing. Like just yeah, you're right. Sometimes people get overwhelmed and unfortunately, they take it out on the children.
Yeah,
They
and
take it
it's
on the
it's
children.
hard. Like some people really do not understand. It's really hard. After you have the baby too, oh my God. When I had my daughter, I
Mm.
ended up in the hospital for a whole month.
Oh wow.
Yes, a whole month. And I'm just like, oh. Just being in the hospital was depression for me.
Mm.
So it's like,
Yeah,
imagine to the people that don't have no assistant.
facts. Facts, man. That's so true. That's so true. Ooh. We didn't got deep here.
Yeah, we
We,
sure did.
we got deep. We got deep. This got way deeper than what I thought. Um, but it's good. It's good. It's good. We got deep. It's good. We getting deep. Um, I got one more question, I would say. But if you have another question, you can ask yours.
I don't think I have any. I I had a good one.
You
We was just
did. You
talking,
did. I
and
know.
then I lost it.
I know. I know. It's cool. It's cool. But again, you gonna still be hopping back on here. You can still be a part of this call and stuff too. But this your co-host. I want to make sure you got all your questions out. This show you co-hosting today. So I've been answering questions, and I wanted to make sure you got all your questions out before I moved on. So you mean tell me you ain't got no more other question? If not, I'll ask my question.
Hold on.
This your
Let me
final
think.
chance. Your final
Let
chance.
me think. What do you think will be helpful? Like, how do you think some parents? Well, you're not a parent, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not a parent. Not yet.
Okay,
Hmm.
you have siblings.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, how
Mhm.
do you think some parents should go about helping their kids when it comes to dealing with mental health?
I think a lot like what you said. I would say it's a matter of, for me, it's a matter of sitting down, like you said, talking to them,
Mm-hmm.
um, helping them feel heard. I feel like
Okay.
in a lot of instances, you can let someone or in a sense make someone feel like they're being heard by asking questions. So don't just be as a parent, don't just be telling them what to do, even though you have that right, but also try to understand them. Like ask questions. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you feel this way? Why did you feel that way? Why did you act like this? Why did you do this? When they break something, don't just whoop them. Like don't. I told you to get the devil out of you. It's like, like don't just do that, but then also try to understand like why what happened. And then you may just find out that, oh, you were just playing. Oh, or you were playing, or you went upstairs and you tripped and fell, and okay, you didn't mean to break it, but you bumped into something. Okay, you know, that'll probably save their mental health rather than beat them down. You know,
Yeah.
so just doing things like that. Ask them questions. Talk to them. Be willing to talk. Sit down and talk to them. Ask them how's their mental health. Check on their mental health. Like explain to them what mental health is to you, and then ask them, "Hey, how you doing? How you feeling today in terms of your mental health? You okay? You look kind of down. What got you down?" Talk to them about their feelings and emotions. Help them.
That's
Help.
why I always say, like, parents who don't realize that their kid is sad or happy
Mm,
are
mm,
not spending much time with their kids. Like,
mm.
if you cannot tell little Johnny is over here just like, not feeling it today. Oh no, baby, you're not spending time with your kid.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Mm-mm.
some cases, some people be like, "Oh, I didn't know." Um, no,
Yeah.
you did know.
Yeah.
You did
Exactly.
know. Let's just be
Exactly.
honest. Because if my
Exactly.
child is over here sad and not doing the things that they usually
Normally
do,
do. Mm-hmm.
yeah, like, and then it's like something is different,
Mm-hmm.
then why are you not questioning it?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly. 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 And then the child commits suicide. Goes in the room, commits suicide, and dies.
Yeah.
Like what? You're right. Like you said, talk to them. Don't neglect them. Don't just push them to the side when they tell you something's wrong. I need to talk, mom.
Mhm.
I'm busy. I'm too busy. Go.
Like for parents who work a lot, if you're
Mm,
working, yeah,
mm,
if you working a lot,
mm,
do yourself a favor where like at least two
mm,
days out of the week you're spending
mm,
time with that child.
mm.
You know what I mean? It goes a long way.
A long way.
A long way.
A
Like
long
you
way.
just sitting there. I know sometimes watching Disney is boring.
Right, right, right.
I know how it feels,
Hmm.
but at least, man.
You silly. Going swimming sometimes can be boring.
Yeah, it can be boring. Them karate classes can be boring, but hey, you like that gives you time to learn how to read them.
Hmm.
Like if they're upset, you can automatically spot it right there and then.
Exactly.
Like every Friday, if you're watching TV and this child is always happy and playful and jumping around, and then all of a sudden they're not.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you have to ask.
Hmm. Hmm. I love that. I love it. And that's why I could tell that you're an amazing mom. I can tell because you spend a lot of time with your son. I'm sorry, your daughter.
Daughter, yeah.
You take her places, you do things with her. You always got her, again, you're always doing something. Like I'll hit you up,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, or something, I'll see something and hit you up about it. And then you be like, yeah, I gotta take my daughter here, or I'm just not coming back for my daughter. I'm like, wow. Like she actually spends time. You don't just do stuff for you, but you make sure your daughter has something that she's doing that she enjoys.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that. Like, please don't
I feel
change.
like some people who
Mm-hmm.
go through childhood trauma do that. They become a
Mm-hmm.
parent and they're like mama bear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah, and you hurt the child that way too.
mm-hmm.
If you just, I think you can. You can hurt the child that way if you don't teach them how to deal with their own emotions.
Yeah.
So I feel like you can hurt the child that way if you don't teach them how to deal with their own emotions. It's good that you have that level of security and protection as well. But then you also got to remember not to cling too tight.
Oh yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
true. Like just make sure for me what I like to say is just make sure like, hey, if you need somebody to talk to, just come and talk to me.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna judge you. Like,
Exactly.
and then I always tell my daughter, if you're wrong,
Mm-hmm.
you're wrong. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you you're wrong.
That's good. That's good.
And then
Yeah.
if you need to get your booty whooped, like I'm gonna tell you why you getting your
Yeah, you
booty
getting their
whooped.
booty whooped.
You
Yeah.
know, right? You
Mm-hmm.
getting that booty whooped. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like I try to tell her, like, you can come and talk to me.
Yeah.
Like my daughter's lucky compared to what I had, to be
Yeah.
honest. Not
Yeah.
not lucky, blessed. She is
Yeah. Bless.
blessed.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. You're right.
Because I never had that.
Wow.
I never had that.
That's the beauty of having children.
Yeah,
They can live what you didn't live.
yeah, yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Mm. You are amazing. The words you say are amazing. What you say about yourself is amazing, and how you portray it into the life of your child is amazing. I'm taking back, man. I'm taking back. I'm taking back. Like for real, for real. I got one other question. I do. I got one other question, and
All
that is,
these questions. I'm just kidding.
hey, I'm just saying, man. I told you I'm gonna pick the brain. I told you I'm picking. Did I not tell you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which
Exactly.
really like it kind of helps me though with my
Mm,
thinking and stuff.
really?
Yeah, so
That's what's up, man. That's what's I'm glad. I'm glad. Like I say, nobody asks questions like me, man. I love asking questions. I ain't gonna let
so
nobody
do you
outdo.
write them down before you get on here or it just
Sometimes, but I don't have to anymore. I used to write it down all the time, but now lately with the fitness calls and stuff, I'll just get on. And I'm like, yeah, let me think. And I just start,
lucky?
what?
God is just blessing you. No, he needs to bring their blessings over here.
Hey,
He's over here.
you gonna get it. You gonna get it. Look, slowly but surely. I promise you, you gonna get it.
Yeah.
You gonna get it. It's gonna get natural, and then you are gonna find yourself talking. You ain't gonna be able to stop thinking about questions. You know.
Yeah,
So
I'm almost getting there because a lot of people are like, "Oh, when are you gonna start?
see.
When are you gonna?"
Mm-hmm.
They're asking me, and
Mm-hmm.
then they're over here hyping me up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. That's where it starts. That's where it starts. So receive that. Don't reject it. Receive that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna really come in handy as you go into it. You'll find yourself. It just flows. It's just questions can pop up just naturally. Um, but I would say the last question I have for you is for the people that are listening to this right now, the viewers that are watching this, they're watching me, they're watching you, they're watching me, they're watching you, and of course they know me, but they also, learning more about you as they see your face on my videos more, my community, and even your community, and then anybody else randomly that will see this. The question is for all these people. But what advice would you give them if they're struggling or dealing with mental health issues? What would be the number one advice you would give them if they're struggling with mental health?
um I would say talk to somebody,
Mm.
but also be careful on who you talk to.
Mm.
I learned it the hard way, man. Like ask for help, but be careful on where the help is coming from,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
you know? And you'll be surprised on how many people are feeling the same way
Yeah.
or are going through the same thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's good. That is so good. I'm surprised we didn't say that earlier. But you're right. You're right. Don't just talk to everybody.
Yeah. Nope. Mm-mm. Because some people, what they do is they switch up the story.
Mm.
So
Mm.
just be careful. Go
Mm.
talk to somebody, but I would say go talk to somebody who's licensed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if anything gets out, you can sue
You
them.
can sue them. Yep.
Yeah. So it's like, and then friends, some friends
Mm.
you can tell
Mm.
that they got a mouth on them.
They got mouth on.
Like yeah, like none of my friends, if you guys are watching this, there's
Uh-oh.
something. Yeah, there's a secret that none of y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's like It is what it
Mm,
is. They probably
mm,
would never know.
mm,
So that's
yeah,
why I always say be careful who you talk to.
yeah.
Talk to somebody, but be careful.
Mm, mm. That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm drained because you didn't just took everything out of me. And